Hello friends, I'm the Slow Poisoner. Welcome to my show. I'll just extricate myself from my point of origin and put it behind me. I think those used to be a little roomier, but it's possible that I grew more oblong. Anywho, we're broadcasting today from foggy San Francisco, California, the Paris of the West, the Baghdad by the Bay, home to the Emperor Norton, the Jefferson Airplane, the Purple Onion, and the Mustard Beanie. None of which could be with us here today, but I am not entirely alone. I'm being joined by my friend, Ook. You're my friend, right, Ook? Co-host? You can lead the band, and I will shed a little light on our situation. Seems just a little dangerous, which makes me wish I had a smooth, relaxing cigarette. You got any cigarettes over there, Ook? Oh, never mind. Lucky stroke. If you're choking, then you're smoking. Lucky strokes. We got a close-up of that snazzy flip-top box. You know what goes great with smoking? Eating. The Slow Poisoner Show is also sponsored by Corn Hacks. Corn Hacks is part of a balanced spellcast. Ingredients include genetically modified corn, 13 grams of black sugar, mandrake root, ground chicken claw, plus fortified with green oil. Served with warm goat smoke and placed on barn door to ward off the evil eye. We will need that nutritional fortification, Ook, because in mere moments, I'm going to be reading a book. I thought that would be making good use of the video medium. But first, let's dig in to my brain. So that's what's going on up there. Pretty cool, huh? Well, I guess my thoughts aren't quite as sophisticated as yours are, Ook, but that, my friends, is why I read books. And in fact, I happen to have a book with us today, right here in my locker. Tis a weighty tome. And there's a flower pressed inside. How quaint. Actually, I think this flower isn't so much pressed as depressed. Let's see what else may lurk inside this epic volume. Ooh, rivers, mountains, and I think there might might be something else in here. A little bit of a growth. I think this book's message may be spreading. Pretty big for a bookworm. But I guess if the bookworm is well fed, then the bookworm is going to be well read. I think this book may be trying to tell us something, though. Like that it sucks! It does have a long tale to tell, that's for sure. I think, in fact, this might just be one of the more tangled tales told twice to, this reminds me of something. It reminds me of a song. I'll fetch my dancing shoes. For maximum soul, these fashionable items are pointed winkle pickers. Not to be confused with pickled winter knickers, nor certainly not pinkish, wrinkled knitters. Anywho, now we've got a really big shoe for you.
Made of houses in a suck-hole town. There's a haunted vagina, makes a mysterious sound. I see a light at the end, follow this tunnel down. We walk a barren land of teeth and hairy mouths. Every time I see your face, my head explodes. Your ex-libris is a pro. Mutant sex monsters rise up and take over. In our darkest hour, grow your power flower. Mutant sex monsters rise. A ring of revulsion greets the changing of the snare. So sings the serpent, blowing notes upon its tail. Your ocean rolling eyes fly new silver skies. Out of the weird and the worst, give birth to the earth. Every time I see your face, my head explodes. Your ex-libris is a rose. Mutant sex monsters rise up and take over.
Well, friends, I think it's time for I, the slow poisoner, to be getting out. Out. Into a wilderness of gaseous green mushrooms, odoriferously marinated in the sauces of today's changes. Out on an aeroplane of strange across an oblivion of night, where the gangster robot computer god hatches worms of regret in our hollow heads. Out to where the blue goblet of desire is drunk by ominous trolls, bent on splitting the seams that hold together our sanity's fragile fabric curtain. Soon decapitated heads will reattach. A fist as big as a planet waits patiently outside your door. Will it knock, or just come on in? Or will it go out? Out onto the slick laminated sofas of a dream home drenched in heartburn, where the solitary gnome of sorrow comes creeping on silver slippers. What strange future would await us if we were to seize the reins of the five-headed flaming horse of Apollo? Could we hold the dripping diamond as it spews its rivulets of eddy discharge? Will we finally read the slogans printed on the bottle caps glued to the insides of our eyelids? I say yes. Yes, for a sequin-toothed smiles in the moonlight, chewing on the doorknobs down the alleyway of our souls. As my sixth finger picks your third nostril, we close our fourth eye, and the signal fades into a mercury hum. Let us spill no more green blood, even as we grow 3 feet longer overnight, waiting to board our tragic carpet for another revolution of the lemon. As forks and knives sink sweetly in unison, I must head out on that hypnosis highway that leads to a yellow ribbon tied around an old soaked sheet. And speaking of sheet, that wraps up our show for today. We've seen a thing or two, and I've worn some pretty large shoes. So say goodnight, Ook, because it's time to put it to bed. And for me to drop on out of here, hoping that the giant sloth in the sky will bake us all a purple pie. Just one more time.